So, many Korean learners already know that the expression 고 싶어요 means I want to, right?
여행 가고 싶어요. 한국어 배우고 싶어요. 한국어 잘하고 싶어요.
But you can also use the word 싶다 to say things like I wonder if, or I feel like, or I doubt that, so and so. So let's find out how to do that in this video. The usage of 싶다 as to want to do something is in level 1 of the Talk to Me in Korean curriculum, so it's a relatively easy grammar point. So you take the verb stem and then put 고 싶어요 at the end to say I want to do so and so. But when you keep learning Korean, more and more, you will also find that even the words and expressions that you thought you understood completely actually have some other surprising usages that you will end up using all the time. So it's really important to keep an open mind and be ready to keep learning more and more instead of just thinking that, oh, I know this word, I don't have to learn anything else about it. So how do you actually use the word 싶다 to say things like I wonder if, I feel like, I doubt that? Well, essentially what you want to do is you use these self-talk question endings and then add 싶다 after them. So this is when you ask yourself in 혼잣말, self-talk, talking to yourself or thinking out loud, things like 이게 맞나? 이게 될까? 어렵지 않을까? And then you add 싶다 or in the present tense 싶어요 to these expressions. Very interesting, right? Now these sentences do not express I want to, but instead 이게 맞나? becomes 이게 맞나 싶어요. 이게 될까? becomes 이게 될까 싶어요. 어렵지 않을까? becomes 어렵지 않을까 싶어요. Did you understand it? By using 싶어요 after self-talk question, you are essentially showing doubt, so you are adding an additional negative meaning to the original sentence. So for example, if you say 제가 실수했어요, it means I made a mistake. And you say 제가 실수한 거 아닌가 싶어요. Even though you have 아닌가 there, the whole meaning, because 아닌가 and the implied negative meaning is added, it means I think I made a mistake. Not like I didn't make a mistake. 제가 실수한 거 아닌가 싶어요. Negative, I think I made a mistake is the meaning. We could even argue that this 싶어요 in this kind of usage still vaguely contains the meaning of I want to, but it's more like I want to know if, right? But in real life usage, the meaning of each of these sentences that I just introduced is very clearly different from I want to do so and so. More examples. 이게 뭐지 싶었어요. 왜 그런 말을 하나 싶었어요. Have you been following well so far? Well, we actually introduced this grammar point in level 10 of our Talk to Me in Korean curriculum, and all the links are in the description, by the way. And as you keep learning a certain language, which is Korean in our case, you will find new, surprising, and unfamiliar usages of, well, familiar words and grammar points that you thought you knew completely. And that's what makes learning even more fun, I think. So that is also why it's more effective to learn with a systematic curriculum rather than just learning bits and pieces here and there, because everything can be connected together without any major missing parts or gaps. We hope you were able to advance one step further in your Korean learning by watching this video, and if you would like to continue improving, please join us on our website and keep learning over there. It's at talktomeinkorean.com. If you don't know where to start, you can also take our level test and get some recommendations as well. 그럼 여러분, Talk to Me in Korean 웹사이트에서 만나요. 감사합니다. 안녕히 계세요.